Hi, my name is Ken Dimlow, and I'm President and CEO of Mountaintop Life. Thank you for watching Mountaintop Life videos. We have several videos on different aspects of the Mountaintop Life system, and you can find out more about those at www.mymountaintoplife.com, and you can find the places where it talks about the different videos. This video is on pillars. Now, that's probably a term you haven't heard before, or a term that you haven't heard before in relation to our lives and in relation to what we do. But they're a key component of the Mountaintop Life system. And the reason for that is all of us, every single person, have the same 6 components of our lives. And we need to pay attention to all 6. Now, we don't have to divide our day up into 6 components to make sure we have time, the same amount of time on all of them. But in these 6, we do have to make sure that we're paying the right amount of attention to each of the 6. Now, those 6 are spiritual, and then mental and emotional, and that's 1, relational, physical, career, and financial. Now, those are 6 things that we all have to deal with, we all have to pay attention to. The real question is, in our day-to-day lives, are we paying the right amount of attention to each one of those? Because what often happens is, we get so busy, we have so many things, we have so many demands, we have our work schedules, we have the things we have to do for work, that it's so easy to let one of these, or several of these, just kind of fall by the wayside. Now, in a given morning, or a given afternoon, or a given day, that may be okay. But when that goes on, day after day, week after week, month after month, and something gets put to the side, or something, we're not paying attention to one of these 6 pillars as much as we should, then bad things can happen. Let me give you an example. I know of a friend who was so into his career and spent so much time and so much effort on making sure that he achieved the promotions and achieved the things he needed to achieve and got where he needed to get. But along the way, he didn't pay any attention at all to his physical body. And so he was putting in a meal here and there. He was eating a candy bar here and there, and that was meals. And just wasn't paying attention to that at all. Didn't exercise because he didn't have time. Well, you know, if we succeed in one aspect of our lives, like career, that's 1 pillar, but we let another pillar, like our physical bodies, go by the wayside, and day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, he ended up having physical health troubles. Well, his career got him to certain goals or certain things he wanted to accomplish, but that doesn't mean much when your physical body falls apart, and his did. There are a lot of examples like that. So in the pillar understanding of Mountaintop Life, what we're looking for, what we're trying to achieve is balance. We're trying to achieve balance between the pillars. And again, it's not that we have to spend the same amount of time on all of them, because we don't. But we need to make sure that we're giving the proper attention to each pillar that it needs to be healthy. Another one that happens often is that relational, our relationships, that gets put to the side. Well, it's all well and good to accomplish some things in our careers, and that's good, and that can be very good. But if our relationships fall apart because of it, then we've lost balance, and that success can be shallow. It can be hollow. Well, that's the concept of pillars. Now, in the Mountaintop Life system, what we do now, it depends. You can do it how you want to, and you can spend as much time on this as you want to. So it's up to you what you want to do with this. But in the Mountaintop Life system, particularly in our Planning Life app, it starts with pillars. And so you can do your tasks, you can put in your to-dos, you can set those up, the things you're going to need to do in a given day, the given week, whatever. You can get those things in your task list and on your calendar. But you can assign the routes, and that's what we call going back to the foundations of the pillars. You can put routes in that a certain task or a certain goal is related to a certain pillar. And then you can start seeing, do I have tasks in all the pillars? Do I have tasks, the things I'm doing, am I paying attention to each pillar? Well, in the Mountaintop Life system, particularly in our app, it makes it real easy to do that. Because what we want to do in the Mountaintop Life system is we do want to achieve goals, and we do want to be efficient, and we do want to accomplish those great things we can accomplish. But we want to do it in a balance where all of the pillars are healthy. And that's a key component of Mountaintop Life. Well, as we like to say in Mountaintop Life, as you're working on reaching those mountaintop experiences in your life, climb well.